Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Audio check. Perfect. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Contest of Speed. Today, we are at the good old French Grand Prix Circuit de Paul Ricard, and this one's going to be a good one. It's round 10, of course, in season 9, and today, of course, as always, it is me, Marina Rat, but I'm also joined by Blaze, who was not here last week, but is back from his illness. Welcome back, mate.
Hello. I was very ill, so I sadly couldn't commentate.
Yeah, but we're happy to have you back, as always. Nice being two in the comments box. I think Fistbuster69 is out first. Another interesting name joined to EU2, together with Cornish Cuck and FRO Big Balls.
Oh, I want them to be on the podium, I don't care.
I would love
just
that.
So we can just say that's the top 3.
You know what? Before we even get quali started, I'm going to do my prediction. It's going to be Cornish Cuck P1.
I think Big Balls will get it this time. That's me.
I'm certain Cornish Cuck's P1. FRL Big Balls is P2, and Fistbuster69 is going to be P3.
No, see, the reason why Big Balls is going to win is because in Imola, he was amazing on high tyre life. And this track has got extreme tyre wear.
That is true.
So Big Balls is going
P1.
to have... He's going to do, like, the hards. It's going to be like a safety car lap one. He's on a pit flow hards and go to the end.
Of course. So, Kitten says, Hawkey, Haas, and whoever qualifies 11th, which is a very good assumption to make. So, going for Haasmania early on. That's a bit of a bold statement, because of course he is a reserve driver from EU3, reserving in EU2 today.
Okay, let's go on board with Fistbuster.
Yeah, we're going to start the lap with him. He's going to take a clever line to start his lap. Can't really see, I think he's on the wheel. But here he goes into turn number 1. Grabs a lot of the inside curve very nicely, also through turn 2. Turn 3 coming up next here. Very nice. Turn 4 wants to keep it a little bit more close to the curb on the inside there on the left side. Then turn 4 and turn 5 he does very nicely. Doesn't even have a short shift. Then onto the straight. So early on his lap is looking smooth. Cuts turn 8 nicely, now out of turn 9. Of course, gets as much of the track as possible, because that is going to end up being the fastest route. Looking fast as well through turn 11 there, looking very good for Fistbuster here. This might be a good lap for him. Turn 12, very, very nice. No tyre spin there. Wheel spin. Turn 14, 15, really smooth lap to look at now.
But
is it going to be good?
Sectors 1 and 2 was quicker than Hawkey.
That is a very, very good lap from Fistbuster. 29 flats as a banker. That is decent.
It's very good. It's more than decent.
That is very, very decent. That is very, very decent. So already looking quicker than Hawkey, who is the championship leader. 2/10. Wow. Serious contender, this guy here. Newly joined. Welcome to Contest of Speed, Fistbuster69.
Dan goes third. Is on the line and he's on the mediums. 30 on the mediums is a good lap time on the mediums, that is.
Here comes Blade 93. You're going to be able to match his teammate? No, not even close. Still P4 provisionally.
Still a good time, 32.
Well,
you would
currently,
maybe
no.
expect a bit quicker from these guys.
But as always, we know it's going to be extremely tight towards the end of qualifying. Big Balls cements P3 there, 29.6. 2/10 quicker than the guy behind, 4/10 behind Hawkeye in front.
Donny, what can he do? 32.
32.
I think we may see, just from quick glance, I think we may see quite a lot of the mid-29s.
Yeah, we're going to see, I think, pole time's definitely going to be mid-28. Maybe even low. Maybe even low. Fistbuster already set the standard pretty high, so... Ooh. And Fistbuster has done one race in AM1, so it is not his official Contest of Speed debut, but it is his EU debut. And that's the most important, kids, ain't that right? So, Blaze, do you want to walk through the track with me?
On what driver?
Well,
let's do it on whoever comes out of the pits first.
Yeah, let's do that.
So hopefully they do a slow lap. Is that a McLaren?
That is a McLaren, and that is the McLaren of Matty Robbo.
We don't need to give them screen time, but we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, here he comes into turn 1. Want to get as much of the curbs as you can without spinning the car.
Turn 2 is difficult because you don't want to hit the curb.
Yeah,
but you want to hit it, but you don't want to ride it.
You have to take a lot of it. Yeah.
This part you have to ride the curbs a lot and risky with track limits.
Here as well, you're going to have to really take as much as the curb as
really
you possibly can without spinning.
Very difficult in traction, and then trying to get enough speed to take the next turn flat without, obviously, without losing speed.
Yeah, well, turn 8 here, you can see Matty doesn't do it, but you can actually cut a lot off that corner on the left-hand side.
And it's a lot about the exit.
The exit out of turn 9 there.
Entry doesn't matter if you can't get a good exit.
Yeah, and the exit out of turn 9 is going to be one of those where you have to almost be completely on the curb. Turn 11, very, very difficult.
Yeah,
on the
many very different lines.
Yeah, some are quick, some are not. Some are quick on the exit, some are slow on the exit. It depends on the setup
and
really.
Strategy. Like you might want to do a slower one, but to protect the tyres, which is obviously really needed. And then this last bit is going to be difficult on tyres because you might have a bit of heating issues, and you might
definitely. You
don't
want to run the highest pressures.
Yeah, but you still have to get those last few corners correct because you need a good solid line.
Yeah, of course we didn't really address it at the point, but turn 15, the hairpin, the last corner on the track, is a very, very weird one. You do not want to hit the curb at all because it does ruin your exit quite a bit.
You don't want to hit either one, do you? Exit or entry?
Exit's all right, but on the entry there, the middle of the apex there, too much or too little speed going into that corner, or too much downforce, just too much turning. You're gonna hit the curb, and that's gonna completely ruin your lap. Because of course the exit out of that corner is going to be detrimental to get the power down.
I can't believe we're going to do 2 full laps with Matty Grobo. Definitely didn't ask for this in our DMs earlier.
No. But I think it is fair. Because he has been putting in a lot of work. Turn 12 as well. Turn 13. A lot of effort
behind the scenes we should add, which is very important.
Yes, very important.
Not just on the track, because a lot of people put effort on the track, but he puts a lot of effort off the track.
He goes a little bit over the curb, maybe a little bit too much. It's
a banker lap. It's a banker lap.
He wants to be P11.
We will never know how fast he is. It's not like we have a telemetry system which gives us the sector splits.
Well, no. But before we talk about that, we've got a lot of guys on a few laps. We've got Tichy on a lap. He's going to start a new lap, I think that was. Next up is...
I'm looking at Cornish Cup. I don't know who... There might be someone in front of them.
I think there are, but...
Is it the Williams of Dan? I think it is.
It is. Here comes Cornish Cup, though. Is he going to...
On the softs?
Give me my dream come true. Here comes Cornish Cup. That looks like a decent... that looks like a very decent time. And you know what?
Get rid of Hawkey.
Aren't that far off.
Hawkey DNF.
Yeah. That you know what? I really take pride in that prediction because it is really not that far off. Here comes Stumpy.
I don't care what people think of our predictions. Next week they'll be normal.
No,
and we'll probably mention these. No, to be fair, we'll probably mention these names next week because they're actually really quick.
Yeah, definitely. And Fistbuster looking amazing.
I'm going to look at detail for best tyre. Yeah, quite a lot of mediums.
Yeah, well, the medium is kind of, without a safety car, it is definitely the best tyre to start on. That is, unless the safety car is at the right time for
Only
you.
one person in the top 10 is currently on the mediums.
That's Blacks. He is also 1.3 seconds off Fistbuster, which is, well, even if he did the soft time, it probably wouldn't be a 29 flat, as Fistbuster said.
Quickly though, and a 29.9.
So I think pretty much everyone here are done with their laps, but I'm just quickly going to go through some quick fun facts about Le Castellet or Paul Ricard. So the track was built in 1969 by French racers Jean-Pierre Beltois and Henri Pescarolo, and it was first host to the Formula One Grand Prix, the French Grand Prix, in 1971 with Jackie Stewart winning that race in his Tyrrell 003. The circuit has a very even distribution of high, medium and low speed corners, and that is a key component as to why this track is used as a lot of manufacturers' testing grounds. Why go though? But there is definitely not... it's definitely not easy to get to the track, but just 10 kilometers away, south of the circuit, you'll find the French Riviera, one of the most revered coastlines in the world. Beautiful beaches, beautiful harbour side, great food, and that is definitely worth going to the French Grand Prix for. There's a lot of different places where you can watch it from, but you'll get the most you'll get the most excitement out of the chicane grandstands, which is pretty much the best opportunity place on the track, which definitely also was proved by Sebastian Vettel in 2018, where he fought back from 17th to 5th. If you want to have fun though, in a friendly Paul Ricard paddock, back seats in the Virage de Pont stands to watch the cars making their way through the final corner before blasting away down the main straight.
That just sounds like something on their website.
It definitely is not.
Of course, only original content.
Yeah, I've written that down.
As we're looking at Fistbuster 69. Yeah.
So we got Donny already entering the pits. I think.
The next
how much time is left?
Fistbuster.
Well, then we'll go to Fistbuster because he's definitely looking a little bit faster.
No, he's not his equal.
Had a very decent first sector.
Bit of
second
slower
sector though.
Middle sector. It's still competitive, but not enough to improve.
I think there's still another lap in his tyres if he wants to go for it.
And he's gone wide.
No. Well, he didn't invalidate there, so he's going to keep going.
I've seen that a few times, that the track limits of that corner seem to be a bit more lenient. And I
Ooh,
don't think he'll be improving off that.
no. Yeah,
No.
2/10 slower. He's going to take that and then he's going to go back to the pits. There's no way he can get another lap in unless he absolutely sends one, which he's on the same
Profodes
tyre.
goes fourth.
Ooh, Profodes.
He likes this track, doesn't he?
He
I
likes
remember
this
him
track.
last season. I know the last season race was like 40 weeks ago, but he was good around there then.
And Blade's already crashed here. Not much to say there for himself. 29.9 is good enough for P8. Hopefully, though, he's going to get P11, which would be a very nice starting place for a guy like Blade. Starting on the medium tyre is definitely the best strategy around here. Mercedes also spins out. That's Vapor King, and he's also out of the session. He didn't even get to set a lap. As we follow Jack Hawkey in his
Starting
beautiful
further
Red Bull
back
Oracle
round here
Racing.
isn't too bad, is it? Because the tyres.
Here comes Hawkey in all of his ABS majesty. Coming up to turn number 10.
I would continue with Hawkey, but there is someone doing a good lap.
And that someone is called Jay Wizzy, isn't he?
I was looking at Tasmania, who set a purple sector 1. But
Ooh.
I think it may be a top 5, but I don't know where.
That is
Third.
P3. P3. Here comes Hawkey though. How much is he going to improve on this? Is this going to be enough for pole? No, it's not. Doesn't
That's
improve.
slower than what Tasmania did.
Well, he's only 5 thousandths off, so to be fair to him. So I think we're going to get Cornish Cuck through. I don't know if he's going to be able to complete a lap here.
16th. Definitely wants to start on the
medium tyre,
mediums. Yeah. To be fair, it's one of those things where you don't want to improve too much because you don't want to be in the top 10, but then you can't qualify high enough if you're on the mediums. So it's a very tough situation.
Here comes Ustak coming across the line. That is Dan to start his lap. After him, there is Jay Wizzy to start his lap, or is that Dynamo?
I don't know who's on the lap.
Titchy here coming across the line. What is it going to be? It's not going to be anything good because he is way down. He's going to start a new lap. Here comes the 2 Aston Martins to start their lap times. Kelster Swag following right behind.
He didn't make it. Blacks and Kelster didn't make it.
Yeah, Dynamo has ended his lap.
Wisey Boy just made it because he did, but Blacks didn't. And he invalidated it straight away.
Are we going to see Donny next, though?
Donny.
Doesn't look like much of an improvement here, sadly for him. He's decided to go into the pits. Remember to do the pits correctly, lads. It's alright in qualifying, but in the race
Wizard cuts at the penultimate corner.
That is it for Wizzy, sadly. But
AJ
we do have a massive, massive train behind us. Here comes...
Matty invalidated.
Cornish Cuck.
Cornish Cuck.
Here he comes. Improving? Yellow flags in last sector. There's a lot of guys who've retired. He is improving. Oh, and it's P4.
1,000.
Here comes Big Balls. Big Balls is also up on his time. It's going to be P5. Look at the boys.
The boys.
All of the boys in contention here. Fistbuster.
Pitchy, and he's invalidated. That is everyone.
So Fistbuster actually getting pole on his banker lap.
Yeah.
Jay Wizzy starting P20.
I just want to look at gap to leader and look at the gap between 2nd and 4th.
Wow. Wow, that is the same time. No, almost. Well, rounded. Look at how close the top 5 is. That is beautiful to see. Beautiful. Only Fistbuster being the only exception, being
the
quicker
top
by
10 within a second, which I was not expecting after the time Fistbuster pulled out at the beginning.
No, he didn't actually have to improve his lap. He got that pole very easily, it looked like.
And I was waiting for the Williams at the end of the pit lane. That's why it's taken so long.
Oh, yeah.
Drives
Let's
all the
remember
way.
to retire when you go into the pits. That's going to save us all 5 minutes.
So, your top 10... Oh my god, this is not the British dominance that we are used to.
No, we're good.
Fistbuster, an American at the top.
And Hawkeye, a Welshman in P2, followed by 3 Englishmen, Hasmania, Cornish Cook and Big Bulls. Then we have Profodus with the Qatari flag. AJ following behind in P7, Dutch. Stumpy, P8. Dan in P9. And another American in P10. That is Ecos Blade.
Most
Wisey Boy.
seen this.
Yeah, Wisey Boy gets the optimal starting place in P11. Donny in P12. Ecos Blacks in P13. Donamo P14. Tichy in P15. Matty on the alt strat in P16. Kelster Swack in P17. Two Spell Wizard showing his compassion. No time set from him though. Vapor King in P19 didn't get a lap in either, and Jay Wizzy not getting a lap in either. So 3 guys
Invalidating all their laps.
without laps. Exactly that.
All you needed to do was a 2-minute time and you would have beaten the others.
Well, we're going to see now whether or not we're going to see a lot of penalties. I reckon we are, because we saw a lot of invalidations. So
I think we will see 7 people get penalties.
7 people.
That's a weird prediction. I don't think we've done that before.
50-50 top 10, and outside the top 10.
Oh no, this is going to be like 7. There's going to be like 5 people outside the top 10, and 2 people inside the top 10. It's going to be like the top half get no penalties, the bottom half get all the penalties.
Yeah.
It normally works like that.
Yeah, the further down the order,
well.
the less you
Full
care,
grid.
really, to be honest.
I don't know.
Grid?
We might see a safety car. We might.
Yeah. As we saw.
But this will be an
Andy Wu.
interesting race, definitely, because we expect the outside top 10 to all start mediums. So by the time the top 10 will make their pit stops, they might fall in some traffic.
Yeah. We've got the Coscox selection in the comments. Beautiful to see. As we get underway, 2 seconds to go, and we're going to talk about the strategy. What do you think?
Everyone on mediums. Not even anything else. I think it has to be everyone on mediums.
Definitely.
Is
Definitely.
it me or is it not doing anything?
It's waiting.
Okay.
There you go. Let's check out the tyres. Detail. Tyres. So we've got the whole top 10 starting on softs and the whole outside of top 10 starting on the mediums, as expected.
It's very clean. You love to see it.
Tyre strategy is a pretty simple one here at France. You can either do a soft medium or a medium soft. However, some actually do choose to go soft hard because, yeah, you got to be safe there towards the end there. And that is completely fair. However, I doubt we'll see the medium starters going to hard tyres.
Oh no, I think we'll see 7 people go hards if everything goes cleanly.
7's your lucky number today, isn't it?
No, it's just a random number that I'm thinking of, because it's not. Cause I want it to be a lot of people, but not too many people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'm expecting a few people to crash as well before we get to the time, so it's...
Well, I don't think they're crashing, I think they're going to spin, but there's not a lot of crashing going on here in France, Paul Ricard,
I think
because the walls are so far away.
Can, spin at turn 2, You can crash after the chicane at the end of Sector 2.
Yeah, and then you can crash
you
can
spin
crash before the straight.
in Sector 3. So you can spin in 2 places, but you can crash at the chicane at Sector 2.
You can also crash just going onto the back straight in Sector 2.
Yeah.
As we saw yesterday. And let's get everything
it's quite
set
a bit
up.
of a gap, isn't there?
Definitely. And Blaze, you have the honours as you were sick last week. You get to take lap 1.
Yep. So as we wait all the cars to line up.
We'll go a little bit further down the grid in P10 so we can see everything.
I'll keep an eye on the hat at the front.
Got a beautiful American Haas in the shot with the Russian flag.
Both American Hasses.
Exactly.
As we are ready to start. I can't see the lights. 4, 5 lights. And lights out, away we go. Hawkeye gets a much better start, I think. Fistbuster's losing out. Drops down a few places. Does Tasmania go side by side with someone? He does. Tasmania looks like he's continuing to go side by side with Fistbuster. I think that's
there we have
both Mercedes dropping down.
Damage to Jay Wizzy, Vapor King,
Hawkeye gets away clean. And with these two battling side by side, he's already got quite a big gap. How well do they go side by side? They do go side by side well. Just almost a 2-second gap already for Hawkeye. You would have maybe thought bigger, but what can big balls do? That decides not to go down the inside. Let's go on position change. Dan has made a few positions. Frodas has dropped down a few. So those two have swapped positions. But no medium runner has started to make their impact on the rest of the top 10. With only a few of them not already being dropped behind. Fistbuster seems to be closing down on Hawkeye, so Hawkeye's early pace recently seemed to be not working.
Well, he's not using ERS this time. He's been using a lot of ERS the other times, but this time he's saving it a little bit. I think he's learned from his mistakes early on, having no ERS left to show. Fistbuster, however, has been using a little bit to catch back up to Hawkeye, which now he has done. He's back in the second. Oh, well, now he's out, but soon enough he's going to be back in. He's going to be looking rapid in Sector 1, as his last Sector 1 was not optimal.
So, very interesting lap one. 4 people hitting and someone spinning.
There you go, 4 people on hards already.
Is it 4 people on hards?
No, Vapor and Matty and Jay Wizzy went for the medium tyre. Or did Matty go hard? I reckon he might have gone. No, fresh mediums.
Cornish Cuck seems to be dropping down. Big Balls goes down the inside. Stays down the inside. Can he get the move done? Side by side. Big Balls gets the move done. Can Cuck do anything? No.
It's beautiful seeing Big Balls and Cornish Cuck fighting.
Can Dan do anything? He does. He thinks about diving down the inside. He continues to go side by side with his teammate.
Probably not optimal. There you go.
I don't know what I would do in this situation. They're both reserves. They both want to do the best.
I do think Cornish Cuck has got his fast.
Yeah. Cornish Cuck is backed out.
Cornish Cuck's got his seat now, so he's a main driver in that Williams car.
Okay.
He is.
I thought it was reserve.
Just about got it last week, I reckon. I think it was. Matty, of course, on the podium. Beautiful to see.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, what a
Another
race to
Matty
miss them.
podium.
I miss them all.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're sick.
Not my fault. Blacks has made a move on. Oh, who's that gone deep? It's Blade.
Oh, Cornish is still a third driver. I thought I heard something, a little bird tweaking about him becoming a main driver. I don't know though.
Oh, we got Stumpy on the back of AJ. Actually, Fafodis looks down the inside. No, he makes contact. He thought there was a space, but there isn't. Blacks dives it down the inside. Gets the move done. Someone Fafodis was looking to make a move. He's lost one. Stumpy,
yeah, medium runner. Here he comes though on the inside. Profodis not being able to make that move. Black's just positioning his car correctly there.
That half spin probably giving him more heated tyres. Lack of grip.
Yeah, but Hasmania looks really, really close to Fistbuster. It's going to be a very tight fight for P1 here tonight, and that is what we love to see.
Tyre will be important. Oh,
yeah,
Hasmania.
Oh yeah, I see it.
We know he's had bad tyre wear, but
I think it carries on from quali, doesn't it? Here he comes though, on the inside of Fistbuster. Can he get the move on Jack Hawkey as well? No, he can't. He's just a little bit too far behind. Fistbuster now down in P3 after starting P1. Not really what I expected, but still a good performance from him, setting the fastest lap there.
King has spun around about turn 2. But yeah, tyre wear, Hasmania, Cornish Cuck and Dan have the worst tyre wear.
Yeah, currently. Maybe it's from battling, I think it was from battling, or maybe it carried over from qualifying, maybe a bit of both. Who knows? Now Hasmania instantly trying to prove a point here, getting good ground on Fistbuster from behind there. And Jack Hawkey now in trouble once again. Hasmania on the inside. Can he get the move done? It does look like he got it, and he does. And they just make a little bit of contact. Hasmania, however, he stays in the lead. Hawkey losing his lead to Hasmania after, what, 5 laps? However, this battle is not over yet. Got Fistbuster just lurking in behind, waiting for his moment to strike.
I feel like this race could go past very quickly because we are thinking of a lack of safety cars, so we may see this race just go by in a flash.
Definitely.
Wisey boy and Blade
and Blade is going to spin it. However, no crashing, no front wing damage. It looks like it is all clean from him.
Well, not really clean, but
it's a clean spin.
He survives.
Profodis on the inside of Stumpy through turn 11 or turn 12. I think that's turn 12. It is turn 11, now turn 12.
He gets past this time without making contact.
Outside
no, there is contact this time.
And contact and Cornish Kunk loses his front wing because Stumpy had that contact with Profodis. He's going to have to go to the pits now.
I think Stumpy corrected himself. Oh, that's surprising.
A lot of people pitting here. Fistbuster, that's going to be the hard tyre coming on that car.
Or is it
and it is.
Oh, he is.
Stumpy's retired.
Stumpy in the pit lane.
Cornish Cuck, however, not the same. He's going to keep going. Medium tyres for him and a new front wing.
There's a bit of contact between Hawkey and Has. I think Hawkey may have just hit him in the rear a bit.
Well, Fistbuster's definitely going to undercut them by quite a margin unless they act upon the news of his disappearance there into the pits. He's got clean air, so he's got space and time to push Jack Hawkey, though, back in the lead. Doesn't mean it. Not much defending there. No point in really battling it. Hawkey now putting up, getting the throttle down. Going to be pitting on this lap, I reckon. Seeing how he has been using his ERS throughout this lap.
It's hard to know who's in the best position at the moment because this track just causes a difference in strategy.
Well, we'll see. Jack Hawkey staying out. Hasmania stays out. They're going to go for the medium tyre.
AJ pits. They cut the pit lane.
Well, if it's not reported, nothing can be done.
It's not reported.
If it is reported,
we got the footage from both doing it. If anyone wants to send a report in, it's not up to us. AJ, Big Walls, both on the hards. Where do they come out?
They're going to come out in P11, P12. It's going to be right behind Fistbuster.
No, they're nowhere near. Nowhere near Fistbuster.
Yeah, Fistbuster just pitting that lap earlier. It's really made up a lot of ground as well. Also on his teammate, on 1 second already.
Down on mediums as well. Cornish cut 10 seconds down from them after the wing damage. Nothing he could have done though.
Nothing. Yeah, nowhere he could have gone other than outside of the track, which again, that is very risky. Risk spinning the car around, which could have been even more damage to his race.
What do you think Donamo is going to be going on what tyre?
Well, Donamo, he started on the medium, didn't he? So he's going to go for the soft tyre towards the end.
And he has got the best tyre wear of all medium runners.
Yeah, he's been doing a lovely job. Hasmania should be pitting now. He's got 74% wear, punctured territory.
Hawkey pits.
Hawkey does pit. Hasmania stays out.
He might get a puncture this lap.
He might get a puncture.
If he's unlucky.
You can see the tyres starting to grain on his front left.
I would like to add that Profodes has got 51% as his worst. Hals has got 75% at his worst.
I think he's got a bit more tyre pressure than what is expected. Fistbuster, fastest lap. He has really undercut it. Hawkey there by what, 3 seconds?
Now under pressure by Big Balls, Hawkey is.
So Hasmania, if he doesn't get a puncture here,
Hasmania might be looking to come out maybe behind AJ.
I think so. It's going to be on the medium tyre, but it's not going to be optimal, is it? It's not going to be optimal. He's going to go fast on the medium tyre for 8 laps, and then the hards kind of take over. No puncture for him. 80% tyre wear on his front left. Wow.
I want to look at his front to see how slow he's going.
He's getting about 1% every second. That is insane.